What up, y'all? What up, y'all? I told you I'd be back. I did not lie, did I? Y'all know Pilgrim's about that business. I do not lie. I'll turn up the brightness a little bit on this bee's knees. Damn, if you're prone to epileptic seizures, there's some of the pre-made characters. Fuck that shit, I'm about to make my own. And nobody ever got no, they never got no ginger-haired characters. That's okay. Should make this guy look like me as much as possible. Ain't that white? Oh, this is a royal noble house. Those of y'all who don't know, the rogue traders are the noble house, and I'm sure they'll tell us in this game, this backstory behind the rogue traders. But they are of a noble lineage, given contract by the emperor to kind of do whatever they please. So far, I'm liking the character customization in this a lot better than Baldur's Gate 3. I gotta try to go to the live real quick and see. Hello, hello, testing, testing. Hello? Hello? Okay, good. Good, we got some action finally. Nice, nice. Sorry about that. This part one of this, I'm on my phone. I'm trying to make this into a good series. We got 2 people watching. That is what's up. I'm gonna try to actually pay somewhat attention to this game. I kind of went through Baldur's Gate 3. Let's see what kind of beard I'm gonna give my rogue trader. Should I give him one like Daddy has or what? I'm not sure. Got a little one going on. Oh, this beard action. Nice. want any scars. See, this is cool because in the other game, and it's hard to choose this hair. I keep on comparing it to Baldur's Gate 3 by accident. Oh, nice. Don't want no damn chaos tattoos on me though. Let's say Bruce. Let's try to. I'm excited to try to figure out this dude's background. I'm thinking he's a ex-space marine veteran. Fucking veteran, dude. What kind of augmentations are we gonna give this fool? Give him a golden metallic forehead, perhaps. Give him something from his time when he was in the Space Marines. He's repping the Imperium hard with that. Iron Jaw Pilgrim and Metal Nose Johnson.
Something of interest.
Let my fury unleash
And time for applaud.
the macro cannons. Volley!
What kind of bonuses Death World gets to you? I'm gonna go get my pouches, my Zins. Oh, good. For the Emperor. Death World. Psychers aren't looked at very highly in the Imperium. I'm going to this not knowing anything. So I'm just going to try to go for... Damn, this is as complicated as the actual tabletop game itself. Let's read what each ship does. The Sword-class frigate is a classic void ship design, proven in thousands of battles, combining decent firepower, high speed, and respectable survivability. Estimated dimensions, 1.6 kilometers in length. It's pretty big. The Von Valancius flagship, this mightiest void ship, bring the... But we're gonna try this experimental one. There we go. Let's get it started, and so the game begins. Take a look at these boys real quick. I still gotta paint him. Don't look at him. He still needs some editing. Here's one of our lieutenants. Here's our other LT for the sword guardsman.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Oh. I like that you can alter the game's narrative.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of the ladyship rogue trader Theodora von Valencius. At your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
This is what a rogue trader is. A subject of the Imperium with a unique hereditary title, a rogue trader is tasked with exploring and exploiting the still uncharted regions of the galaxy for the benefit of mankind. The Emperor of Mankind. He is the guide, the ruler, and the highest power which humanity offers their prayer for aid and deliverance.
My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencius, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you. Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of a ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty. To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencius. I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others.
It's like Laris the Clubfoot.
I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back. Especially, such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service. And therefore, it is sacrosanct, so that you may fulfill your blood duty, whatever obligations you had before. Your former position may have been different from There is, and you will meet him soon enough. But of course, I have come, the Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von
None shall stand in my way. I don't have time for this.
Come on, I'm trying to get this show on the road. I done played Baldur's Gate 3. I'm ready for this.
One of the von Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
This is gonna be my trophy room.
What's happening? Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Uh-oh. Here's some combat.
Death will find you soon enough.
What is this, a Necron? No, it's not a Necron, it's a robot.
Suits my purposes. All too easy.
Oh, they suck. So do I. I'm a person in there. Ro killed him. Quit killing these people, you son of a bitch. What are you analyzing them for? Conrad? You're worried about that, huh?
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and their heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan. I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally.
Nice, that one came on there. I think I'm starting to figure it out.
Follow my lead.
What's that?
I won't tolerate weakness.
What's going on? What we got going on here?
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described.
In stark contrast to Ethelred, Theodora von Volcanius' features appear as if they were carved from marble, eternal and indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hands clasped casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize the difference in status between her and Ethelred.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Well, simple. Those spirits could well be natives' names for dangerous aliens. I'd first verify that it is the case of population.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
May it, bitch.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
Damn, are we about to... This about to come to blows? Or what? Well, how's this about to turn out? How's this about to turn out? How's this about to turn out, buddy? Oh God. I don't know how, if I chat. What should I say? Should I tell him I don't like the way he's talking to me? He needs to check his tone, or what? Huh.
Tell him to check his tone low.
Let me see. That's what we're gonna do.
Well, I find your company disagreeable, and yet I'm forced to endure such.
Yeah, you are. You're lucky we're cousins. You're lucky somehow we might be related.
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
Because
I beg your
Aethelred.
forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
God dang it. Well, all those decals came off. Things are a pain in the ass to put in. Yeah, you better shut your mouth, you fucking dumbass. Fucking little pussy.
So, why are you here? You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness.
Oh, God.
Admittedly, my name is Theodora.
She didn't like how I said what's up.
Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find. Oh yes, you would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest? You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. Blood right alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate. Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse. One could not in good faith describe your background as one of exemplary service to the Imperium. However, I am intrigued by you and your past. To have survived and prospered between the letters of the law is a rare achievement among those in our circle. You are skilled in the art of taking risks and cutting corners. Trust me when I say that you will have sufficient opportunity to apply this talent for the good of the house. Moreover, your remarkable mental abilities were noted in your profile. If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of the von Valancius dynasty, well, his kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least. I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. Vessels such as this one are capable of leaving real space and traversing into the warp. an otherworldly dimension of cruel and unthinkable forces. By entering it under the protection of the Gellerfield, we shorten the route to our destination, crossing distances that would require hundreds of years in a matter of weeks instead. Sometimes in days or even hours. That is how humanity spread across the galaxy. That is how we were able to build the Imperium, which spans millions of stars. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is thousands of years old. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkhead against those who yet live. The Rycad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor. I set the course for Rycad. Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did
I'm
for
not
Edelfrad.
gonna kiss up to her.
In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Oh shit. Raiders? Or most likely aligned with Chaos. They in 40K anybody that's evil is. Has a Chaos alignment.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
For now.
Come on, Abelard. You're chipping, dude, going into their cleaved. You killed 2 of them, though. Oh, killed a 3rd one. Damn, Mort.
Death to non-believers.
Oh, here's the hurt. Oh, Chaos.
Suits my purposes.
Made his fucking body explode.
Already done.
Oh, not my dog. Oh. Oh, there you go. These guys. Damn.
Death to the weak.
Maybe I need to up the settings. We're slaughtering these guys. They ain't doing nothing to us. Oh god. It's a slaughter. You save some for me to kill too, buddy.
Death to the heretics. Not a problem for me. Nothing of value has been lost. Let's see how they respond to this.
Oh, I could have killed him. I didn't even see him.
Mort, take a team with you and clear up. Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position. That much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Victory awaits!
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we...
Mort, hold yourself.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineering regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading.
First, we have to confirm that the...
What's up, Pilgrim? Setting in line to grab daughter's meds. Heart surgery Friday. Folded hands, crossed fingers. Jeet side brutta tumbler glass flag. United States.
Good to see you too, Big Pimp. Y'all are gonna be in my prayers for sure. I'm just chilling,
but the last thing known about
playing some 40K Rogue Trader.
Transitional deck 18.
It's supposed to be good.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-Militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at direction.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator. Leads to restricted compartments such as my... Then move out!
Come on, buddy, let's go.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear. Of course you do.
Oh shit. Betrayal. We are in betrayal.
Very emotional, stressful weeks for me had to are.
I can only imagine. That sounds horrible. Hopefully it's nothing serious. It sounds stressful no matter what. It sounds like a bad situation in general.
Regroup, get my shit together.
Yeah, you gotta keep it together for everything you got going on, you know? I know it ain't easy. I feel that a lot of people cannot relate. See, I've spent a little too much money.
Careful, be
okay.
gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful.
Thanks, folded hands.
Yeah, he's gotta put everything in the Lord. He's gotta put everything to the Lord. Let's everything through. He is a good God.
You must have hit your head harder than I thought. No matter. Very little is required of you. Just your blood, which you can either share of your own volition, or I will spill it for you.
Are you gonna try to take my blood?
We are in the ante-room of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. Why? Because I am following an order. What is happening on this ship right now has been in the making for a very long time. All that remains is to obtain what my masters sent me for. The warrant of trade.
Who is your dumbass master?
On the contrary, the warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that? I am afraid that you have no choice in the matter. Try to resist, and I will demonstrate the power.
After tonight, gonna be stepping away for the weekend until we get back from downstate. Helen Devo's Children's Hospital might get a moment too.
Well, of course you gotta. That comes first. That's way more important, dude. So that's something you gotta keep serious about.
Did you forget something? Huh?
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance? Genetic code identified. Child? Request accepted.
You're gonna help me regardless.
There is still another way. A new challenge for me?
Let it be known, to be a paragon of humanity, unbroken by adversity, to walk bravely first in the darkness, to unite, to triumph over nightmares untold.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Communication protocols breached. Signal latency. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warrant. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Let's go.
Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
Thunder and lightning's gone off where I'm at. Took me a couple times playing Baldur's Gate 3 before I really started getting it going.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Master, whatever are you doing in the warrant chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. Saint's blood! then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Didn't realize I was live. I was on camera. It's alright, it's just CBD dabs.
We must act. None shall stand in my way. I'm always ready.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Let me help.
Back into the fray.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now, the lower decks are teeming with but that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty and into real space. I fear I am no helmsman, or God Emperor preserve me navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard Void. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the war. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet. You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Vox cast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say you did no such thing? Warren Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Imperium. And for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterial. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death. Lady Theodorus. Which one? The last one I received was about the Navigator's Sanctum, and that was a good while ago. In any case, let us hope that the Lord Captain is well, and safely in charge of the ship's defense. In the meantime, we must do all we can to prevent the ship from veering off course. Absolutely.
I hesitantly get into
it. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved. Onward!
the blood flow!
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
Look at both your fucking stupid asses.
All too easy. You didn't stand a chance!
That's not the Seneschal's job. A tactically sound approach. I will do like you. I took care of this one.
Move your fucking stupid asses out.
It will be done. Why is it?
Suits my... Already done.
Reduced to dust.
I won't tolerate weakness. It's about time.
What advice do you seek?
I tire of idleness. Let's move.
Kind of confusing, but we're getting there.
Follow my lead.
The Navigator's Sanctum is directly along the passageway. I pray to the God Emperor that we are not too late.
Oh God.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the...
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask?
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
She's, Huh.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valencius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. The murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud. And you are Von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear.
That settles.
No.
Blast it. You're right.
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek? The whisper.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the war.
I guess my character's gonna try to bang this chick.
Sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved... Oh no. No. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Let's go. Power might turn off in a second.
A new challenge for me?
The Emperor is with us.
I'll turn you into cornstarch. Let's get to it.
I bring ruin.
That was insulting.
Oh god, don't tell me I skipped past my turn.
You'll regret this.
Oh lord.
Not a problem for me. Suits my nothing I can't do. Opposing me was your biggest mistake.
The creature in the chair appears to have become one of the throne.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. The servant. Master Vespider.
Your time is short.
It came from beyond. His body is not here.
Its march thunders under the burden of chaos. Run from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help. The urge.
All right. Sacrifice offered. Oh.
What? Kun?
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight. Run. The spirit will be sealed. Hold on. And wait for the signal from the Master Helmsman. Then I will commence the translation. So, run. Run.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Tell him to check his tone low. Thanks, brother. These have been very emotional, stressful weeks for me. Had to regroup, get my shit together. Thanks, folded hands. After tonight, gonna be stepping away for the weekend until we get back from downstate. Helen Devo's Children's Hospital might get a moment too.
None shall stand in my way. Victory awaits.
Didn't get a chance to look at that.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
I shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them.
What is this? Sister of Battle?
Leave me not without your grace.
Better be a Sister of Battle.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Sister Argenta!
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for...
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution. cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must.
Overseer of Middle Deck, my lord. We were rounding up every all we could find in its compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the massacre, my lord. And
through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
we will follow. For now.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illumine.
About time.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Doubt is for the weak.
See? Right there.
Here we go again.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Eradicate it. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
All too easy. You even know where to fight like this. Not a problem for me. I shall not fear.
Chaos guides me.
Is this foreboding? No can do. Not the scryer's job. Will do. That is not my destiny.
Out of my way! Chaos guides me!
Follow my lead. Someone else can do this. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. I'd rather not. Victory is imminent.
Death to non-believers! I serve the ruinous powers! Death to the weak!
Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak. Strength is a prayer.
It could do worse, but not by much.
I'll do it.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Already done. Suits my purposes.
Cover me! Farewell.
Chaos guides me! Out of my way!
Tell him to check his tone low. Thanks brutta, these have been very emotional stressful weeks for me. Had to regroup, get my shit together. Thanks folded hands. After tonight gonna be stepping away for the weekend until we get back from downstate. Helen Devo's Children's Hospital might get a moment too.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury!
Eradicate it!
All too easy. Nothing of value has been lost! Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me. Opposing me was your biggest mistake. I'll lay claim to the stars. Excellence matters.
Remember, I stored the power supply because I'm smart. Nice. We'll see what they do. Nice.
None shall stand in my way.
Nice.
I did fine. A new challenge for me. Victory awaits!
I better myself through my service.
Follow my lead. Something of interest. It's about time.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever I can lead you out of these flames.
Do not listen to this abomination.
To the void with you. We need to follow.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
None shall stand in my way.
Where did it go? The thing that was standing in front of us in the fire? I could have sworn.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Duty prevails.
Tell him to check his tone low. Thanks brother, these have been very emotional stressful weeks for me. Had to regroup, get my shit together. Thanks folded hands. After tonight gonna be stepping away for the weekend until we get back from downstate. Helen Devo's Children's Hospital might get a moment too.
Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here. Which would be even worse.
Or they could be fighting on the...
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save it.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Voxcasts. They are still coming in, even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault. I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers? With your permission, I suggest that we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator that Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier.
Victory awaits.
Let's go back. I'm gonna rewind.
Sister, you will lower your...
Do not...
Just get past all this.
Then we'll miss our...
I won't tolerate...
Where did it go? The thing that was... One.
To the same place all unholy visions go. Do you want to follow it, witch?
Follow my lead! I rise to the occasion. None shall stand in my way.
The Emperor favors me today.
Too late. We are too late.
Or they could be fighting on the bridge as...
My lord, I beg your pardon for interrupting.
To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. I say there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's voxcasts. They are still coming in.
I'll lay claim to the stars. We need to investigate. Halt. I noticed something. A new challenge for me? Victory awaits!
Well, no. She's going on to the other side, the video game afterlife.
They say a little bit of humility never hurt anyone. I help others better themselves by wholeheartedly humiliating them at every step. I won't tolerate weakness.
Emperor. No!
Lord Captain. It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here. And he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could...
I can... I see tainted witchcraft.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find...
Follow my lead.
Got a cape. Got the rogue trader's cloak. Now we looking cool. I went from being a crime lord to being a fucking agent of the Imperium, a rogue trader for the Emperor. Oh shit. The Chaos Space Marine.
Indeed. At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
Nothing I can't do. You didn't stand a chance. Already done.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
An unfortunate turn
go
of
hand in
fate.
hand.
hides me.
Trying to hide from him.
I will do my duty. Reduced to dust.
Chainsaw blade.
It's about time.
Your seneschal is...
We shall prevail. I tire of idleness. Let's move. I'll lay claim to the stars.
Let's go to this bridge. Let's get it.
None shall stand in my way.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any... I am still standing. God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship... No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand...
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Words worthy of a righteous...
Save them!
Then we have no right. We are out of time! No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty... The ritual will not be completed.
Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed...
What? Theodora is...
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Award
Terminated!
The Masters demand your death!
Suits my purposes. All too easy. Suits my purposes. My tactics are flawless.
To non-believers! See my great works, masters!
Doubt is for the weak.
Zeus. Zeus.
The ruinous powers! Weather the storm! You keep the veils!
I'm not interested. My place is at the core. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
First one was so good. I had to go back for seconds.
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes. Not a problem for me.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged. Let me tend to your wounds.
Just in time.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
But of course. No can do. Was it you? Or...
At your beck and call.
Can I fall back now?
Curse you, miscreant! Forge ahead.
Tell him to check his tone low. Thanks brother, these have been very emotional stressful weeks for me. Had to regroup, get my shit together. Thanks folded hands. After tonight gonna be stepping away for the weekend until we get back from downstate. Helen Devo's Children's Hospital might get a moment too.
Anything else?
I will do like you.
Was your biggest mistake. A new challenge for me? Victory awaits.
sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Old man, he was never going to make it. He was mutating right in front of us. You just ended his suffering sooner.
We are the spearhead. We shall prevail.
Rival, Master Helmsman.
By the Emperor. It's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in...
Restore the Fox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare...
Take the Lord Captain's sight. Oh.
'Cause I'm the new Lord Captain.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So... Lead them, mortal. Guide them. Persuade them. Force.
This violent vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirement's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of the resurrection.
Image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of it.
The path is set, child. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Seneschal. The Navigator's Sanctum is silent.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, we could tell us now. Who is that?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim... have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Part 1, we got, I think we're done with the beginning.
Was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad. and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, and through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
Nice. We completed the prologue.
Tell him to check his tone low.
I don't know, I keep on repeating the messages over and over again.
Weeks for me had to R. Regroup, get my shit together. Thanks, folded hands. After tonight gonna be stepping away for the weekend until we get back from downstate. Helen Devo's Children's Hospital might get a moment too.
challenge for me? Something of interest.
My tactics are flawless.
This chill seems like a chill spot. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this. Gonna do the thumbnail. If you're